When we sin against the three theological virtues, we're also sinning against the first commandment. The three theological virtues are faith, hope, and charity. In an earlier talk, we talked about the virtue of faith, hope, and charity. When we're talking about the virtue of hope, we mentioned that there are two ways that we can actually sin against the virtue of hope. One would be that of despair. We'd mentioned the person of Judas Iscariot, that if he were to have turned to Jesus Christ and were to have asked for forgiveness, like St. Peter, who denied him 3 times, Judas Iscariot would have been forgiven. The love and mercy of Christ has no limits. Well, we know what he did. He went off and he hanged himself, as is presented in such a masterful way in the film of Mel Gibson, The Passion of the Christ. Another way that we can sin against the virtue of hope, and it's the other extreme, would be that of presumption. What is presumption? Well, we believe that we can keep sinning and sinning and sinning and presume on God's mercy. One can live with his girlfriend, one can live a double life, one can just commit mortal sins one after the other without any interior or exterior sign of repentance, with the idea in the back of his mind, well, God is so good that he'll always forgive me. This is a sin of presumption. Because it's true that God will forgive us, but we have to do our own part. And we should not play Russian roulette with our salvation. Russian roulette with our salvation is simply this: I will put off my conversion until tomorrow, because God is so loving, merciful, kind, that God is going to give us, He's going to give me a long life and many chances. This is terrible. It is a sin of presumption, because none of us knows how long we're going to live. Jesus has said time and time again that we have to be prepared. We have to be vigilant, because He will come like a thief in the night. So let's not presume on God's grace and mercy, but this very day, let's make the decision to be converted and turn our hearts to Jesus Christ.